We are live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back finally to Chronicles of Divastara, the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition campaign run by yours truly. I am William Rashani, and I am your dungeon master for this game. This game may or may not be interrupted by particulars of work that I might have to avoid things for, but as long as we are here, I am joined by players including Yare. You are muted on your end.
You're probably... My headset is being weird. Hold on. Let me know.
Oh my god, we can hear you.
Yes. Hi, I'm Yare. I'll say this again. I am playing Morgan Thompson, the People's Paladin.
And Drevian?
I'm Drevian. I am playing Ingrid von Ryder, a undead rogue.
Where is my phone?
I don't know. Where's your phone?
If you would introduce yourselves real quick while I have to take this phone call once again.
Katie, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Katie. I am playing Molly Malone Clemens, who is an investigator time agent.
Who else did we get besides who is it me? Somebody else go.
You and
Zodiac.
Hi,
Okay.
I'm Julia of the Zodiac System, and I am playing Ygraine Bonechewer, the Hexblood Witch.
And I am Jeremy. I am playing Astra, who is a little doll serial killer, but also a warlock. To be clear, a little doll that is a serial killer, not the serial killer of little dolls. That
Protect
is
the
two
dolls.
entirely separate things. Yes, protect the dolls, 100%.
All right, I'm back.
And I am also the human equivalent right now of the Titanic gif of the old woman. Because that's how long it's been since we fucking played.
All right, has everyone been introduced?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry
Weren't
about
you
that.
here?
No, for about 30 seconds.
How dare?
So, when last we left off, the party had entered into the domain of the necromancer Tar Voldrin, having a brief conversation with them and asking for assistance with traversing the wilds with possibly the procurement of a gauntlet runner. A deal was struck where Tar Voldrin would be willing to provide such a vehicle should the party prove themselves on one task and agree to perform a second task, which would only be possible using the Gauntlet Runner. The first task was to hunt down and eliminate or otherwise capture a construct of Tar Voldrins that had been separated from their control in the upheaval that was the flash of light that teleported various different creatures into different locations across the world. The group set out once more to try and track the creature using a sphere that had been granted to them by Tar Voldrin that was designed to track the particular undead, and managed to follow its traces to a farm that had been, well, no, they were passing by the farm when they noticed that it was on fire and under attack. Opting to intervene, the party encountered a group of skeletons that were assaulting the farm, including some that appeared to be former inhabitants. And the farm being set ablaze by a flaming skeleton in particular, engaged in combat with these skeletons, and Astrid became aware of and notified Morgan of the single living individual that remained within the farm alive. And
I feel like
we-
this is something I'm definitely going to regret having done.
And we join at the top of the round, where Molly, having rolled into the initiative on a 22, is actually going before Morgan.
Oh, great, because I have no idea what's going on.
Hit the skellies.
Okay.
They don't particularly mind if we kill them. They can make more.
That's lifeist.
They literally said they can make more.
I was about to ask a stupid question. Seeing how as the farm is on fire.
Wasn't me.
say, can I use a torch? But like, wait a second, that's probably not. Cool.
You can see fine.
That's probably not the goal here.
You want to help set the farm on fire.
That's just like, oh, that's what we're doing. All right.
Oh, arson? Oh shit!
You guys might be all right after all.
I feel like I'm driving without a map.
I always knew this campaign would be a barn burner.
Jeez. So there's one person still alive?
There's one living individual inside the barn that is on fire, who is currently trapped by the blaze.
Okay. Do I have anything? Why do I have so many fire related? Okay.
It's what we call a TPP. That paladin's problem.
That paladin has a name.
Yes, but it's quicker to say TPP.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, what do you even use against a skeleton?
Blunt objects.
Do I have any blunt objects?
I mean, most of them will take damage from basically anything. Like,
Yeah, like you can hit them with just about anything. It's just that they are made of bone, which is
Yeah, that's
brittle
what I'm saying.
brittle and fragile to being smashed.
So what you're
Mock
saying
them
is,
for their osteoporosis.
bonitis.
so what you're
Nice.
saying is, if I use a crossbow, like
It will do normal damage.
it would do normal damage. Okay.
It won't do more as hitting them with a mace would, but it will do normal damage.
Okay. Then I am going to aim my crossbow at the closest one.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Hope I'm clicking the right thing. Oh, whoops! Sorry, I did that twice.
It's all right.
Oh.
The 9 will unfortunately miss.
Well,
It was right between the ribs.
yeah, that's part of the
Arrow just passes between bits of bone.
worth a shot.
So he goes, aim for the head.
I'll aim for your head if you're not careful.
Well, if that's the way you want to play it. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Anything else on your turn? Anything else on your turn, Katie?
Oh no, sorry.
Next in line is Morgan.
This is a 2024 question. Shove action. That is just something I can do as instead of an attack, right?
Yes, and it is one of the options for unarmed striking and it forces the target to make a saving throw or be pushed or knocked.
I would like to shove the skeleton 5 feet back.
All right. Skeleton, that is skeleton warrior.
This should be DC 13, I believe.
8 plus proficiency plus your strength.
Yeah, 13.
Sorry, I clicked something. Ignore me.
It is a 14.
Okay.
It avoids being shoved.
That's fine. It was the one Astra just came out of, right? This one here.
It's actually in. They spotted it through the window. It's somewhere over here.
Okay. She's gonna start heading away over. She'll take an attack of opportunity.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, and then 25, 30.
Warrior will make an attack with longsword.
12 will
12,
miss.
which will miss. Now, I do need you to. What's your approach here? Are you just barreling through flaming building, trying to find person, or?
At least to get into the building. I think once they're in the building, it's going to be a little more careful, just to not. Because again, the structure is going to be fragile. So.
All right. In that case, I'm going to ask you to make a Constitution saving throw because you're not trying to avoid fire; you're just kind of brushing through it.
Mm-hmm.
While he's making that save.
21.
Two of the skeletons and myself are not in this turn order.
You're not?
What the? Huh. Yeah. Where did those go? Weird.
Well, the skeletons are like the regular skeletons are all going on a group. Like,
Right.
Go on 13.
Okay.
Right, but where's
Trying to see
Ingrid?
where. Ingrid
Don't
went.
think I'm listed on there either.
That's weird. Let me see if we have your initiatives from elsewise.
Yeah, like mine was a 14, and Ugraine's was a 16.
14.19 and
16.13.
Just add you. Add turn. 14.19. Grain. Add turn. 16.13. Sort descending. Return to Morgan's turn. All right. With a 21, you will take half damage. You will take 1 point of fire damage as you brush your way through fire. And yeah, as you sort of shove your way in, the smoke is thick and it's difficult to see, but you can see a lone woman sort of like cowering in some of the last few remaining areas of this house that are not actively on fire.
Morgan will go in as far as she can, which is currently basically just inside, and it's like, all right, we're here. We're gonna help you get out. We're gonna get you out of here. Got friends outside dealing with the enemy.
She is panicked, but she's not going to resist you.
Yeah. And yeah, that'll be my turn because I can't actually move again. So.
Yep. Next in line is your grain.
Ugraine is going
Stop your
to.
reflex.
Morgan lost their temporary hit points.
I lost one of my temporary hit points.
You lost all
they
the
went
remaining
away.
because you got too far away.
Yeah, you stepped 5 feet out of the emanation,
Yeah.
which means you lose it.
Right. Okay, that's fine. That's
You would have taken the 1 damage on the temp before you lost it based on where you were moving, but then you lose.
I'll be fine then.
Okay. Why did I close my character sheet? The sound of several children giggling is going to emanate from Ugraine's throat as she cackles, continuing her song and continuing her temporary hit point buff to everybody in 30 feet, which is Molly and Astra at the current point, and also nope. Okay, yeah, Astra and Molly.
If you move slightly forwards, you can get everybody.
That is very true. I'm going
Not
to
the
do
back
so.
seat.
Nope. Backseat. I am tactically.
Yep.
I'll leave it at that. So I will cackle, and everybody will get back. It's, I believe, a D6. I just had this open. Yep, 1d6 of temporary hit points, which will be 5 temporary hit points. And then I'm going to use.
That doesn't override if you have like 10.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it doesn't override if you have 10.
Okay.
I'm going to use. Yeah, I need to. 10-foot radius sphere. Okay. I'm going to cast Shatter here. Oh. So 10-foot sphere, which is measure, close the dice roller. Circle. Okay. So we're gonna go here. And my spell save is
Saves from all three of those.
14.
Skeleton. Fail. 1 success. And then which one are you? You are Skeleton Captain. You have a slightly better con save. And manage to succeed.
That's fair. I am
Roll damage.
still 3d8. 18. So
one that
9 for
fails
the two of
is
them.
dead. And the other two take none.
As Ygraine takes a break from her very upbeat children's song to stop and say, "Broken bones make for better toys," and crushes the air as that skeleton shatters into nothingness.
So there's this vacuum space of emptiness that just sucks in for a moment and then bursts outward as one of the skeletons is completely shattered. Its fragments peppering the two next to it.
Doll looks up at you. You're fucked up, you know that?
That was pretty
Just
cool. actually.
big toothy smile that goes way too wide.
I like you.
Dust bone shards off myself.
That's it for Ygraine's turn.
All right, Ingrid.
Let's see if I can deal with this last skeleton. So, short sword.
19 will hit. Can you deal at least 4 damage? Yes, you can. Skeleton is destroyed. And thus there are no more skeletons on the initiative. Only the captain, the warrior, and the burning.
The captain, the warrior, and the what?
And the burning skeleton.
Ah.
And into the captain, a dagger.
Shank. 18 will hit.
This is the bonus attack, so it's just the D4.
Do you have
Or 4.
weapon mastery and short swords?
Yeah, so it would have
You
advantage.
would have advantage.
Well, no, because Vex only applies to the target that you hit.
Oh, right. I should remember this. I play a short
I
sword
say
fighter.
you play a Vex fighter in our
Yeah.
Saturday game.
This is my entire thing.
Anyways, 4 damage
Yeah.
to the captain
4
there.
damage to the target. And it is now the captain's turn. Skeleton Captain will make 2 melee attacks with their longbow against Ingrid.
With his longbow?
Longsword.
Okay.
Hits you with the stick.
Beats you with the bow.
Make a con save. He's using as a garrote.
That's not good for the bow. I don't think he cares.
If you manage to wrap it around and then run back and forth like this, you'll basically be sawing their head off.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Just
Good.
you just break the bow over your knee and go full Gamzee Makara. Just wrap it around their neck.
No, keep the bow like that because then it keeps it taut. And again, you're running it back and forth, and it's like a fucking saw.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the Gamzee bow garrote
Why do I
thing
just
is
have
horrifying.
why do I have an image of using a handsaw to cut down a Christmas tree?
That's what I was
Little
picturing
bit.
too.
But that's
also
an 18 to
know
hit you with one attack and a 10 to hit you
Also-
with the other one.
Oh, thank you for
18
reminding me
does
of the
hit.
Gamzee Makara bow garrote. Oh god.
So that'll be 9 damage from the one that hits. Yeah, I am an eternal Homestuck. That scene is emblazoned in my brain,
Mhm.
mostly because I used it when I was a teenager making music videos for random bullshit.
Yep. Mhm. I need to stop outing myself as a homestuck.
I don't give a goddamn shit. 413 is a great day. All right. That is the captain's turn. Astra.
All right. Just have 1 second here. All right. There's a captain. There's the burning skeleton. I like the burning skeleton because at some point that skeleton's gonna run towards me, and my clothes are flammable.
You might not be incorrect about that.
So I am going to no, I am not gonna hellish rebuke. That seems counterproductive.
Attack the
Also,
burning skeleton with more fire.
Mhm.
It's not killing him yet, so it's probably not the best idea. I will, you know what? I will be a warlock.
Save the line warlock.
Eldritch Blast.
Yup.
Eldritch Blade.
Eldritch Blast.
26 to hit.
That will indeed hit the burning skeleton.
I would fucking hope so.
No,
if
the
that
burning
doesn't
the
hit,
burning
I'm
skeleton has the burning skeleton has 13 hit points and a 27 AC.
If that doesn't hit, I am abandoning my comrades and leaving this place. For 3 force damage.
3 force damage. What does your Eldritch Blast look like? I don't think we've established this one yet.
We have. It is Astra does like the Doctor Strange hand goofiness thing that looks hilarious if you see them doing it without the CGI.
Without the special effects, yeah.
Yeah. And it opens up. I don't know why this is the case because this is certainly not where the where her magical power comes from. But it opens up a brief portal to some Cthulhuid realm or another, and it's not even like it's a directed blast. She points the portal in the right direction, and just whatever comes out of it is what hits.
In this case, a rough amalgamation of flesh and tendrils that might at some point have resembled an enormous hand just sort of reaches out and crunches into the skeleton.
Perfect.
It flinches back. The flames kind of sputter, but it is not dead yet.
Less perfect.
Did you expect it to die in 3 damage?
Yes. No, I didn't. Just to be safe, because there's enough people in front of me. I position my minions appropriately so that they are likely to get hit first. But just in case, since I don't have anything else to do bonus action for, I'm going to summon my sickle.
Shit.
Yep,
Act of the blade. Sickle appears.
correct.
And now you no longer have to be specifically Hexblade to be particularly useful with it.
Mhm.
Now every Pact Blade fights with charisma. Or can.
And that's my turn because I'm not moving in front of my minions.
Skeleton Warrior.
Skeleton warriors.
Skeleton Warriors. Is kind of on kill whatever is nearest programming right now, which is currently Ygraine. So it's going to step forward towards Ygraine and make an attack with its longsword. That's a 9 and will miss. Burning Skeleton, slightly smarter, has at least got attack what attacked me programming going on, and is thus going to hurl flame at Astra. 20 to hit.
Rude.
As it sort of holds a hand up and the fire around it sort of coalesces into a sphere that it just sort of hurls in your direction.
All right.
Deals 7 fire damage to you.
Oh no, I only have 3 temporary hit points left. You know, I am. We'll find out. It might be its own special kind of fire. Sure. I'm gonna hellish rebuke it.
All right.
Save is 15. Or take 19 points of damage.
It does not matter what it rolls in the save. You do learn it is indeed immune to fire damage.
All right. Well, it was worth a shot. Now we know.
And with its movement, it will shamble its way to stand behind the person with a shield that is able to protect it a bit. Molly.
Okay. So we've got the skeleton on fire, we've got the captain, and we've got who else?
The captain is the one next to Ingrid, and there's just a skeleton warrior that is the one in front of the on fire skeleton.
Okay, so there's 3 technically.
Yes, there are 3 skeletons remain on the battlefield.
Okay.
I have to say, because of the way you said that, now I'm imagining an exercise bike made out of bones.
As like a Peloton, just a skeleton.
Yes, a skeleton.
Oh my god. I hate how much that's.
All right. It's time to put some meat on those bones.
All right. What can I do? Jesus. I don't know why.
You said it, not me.
I don't know why that's a delayed reaction. How far away am I? Because I don't know how to read this map. How far away am I from the 2 skeletons that are near Ygraine?
Each square is 5 feet, so you are 1, 2, 3, 4. You're about 25. You're 30 feet from the furthest one, and 25 feet from the closer one.
Okay, I'm gonna step up like 10 feet, and I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my throwing dagger.
Make your attack roll at the warrior or at the flaming skeleton.
At the the one that's like straight, not the one that's not on fire.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Skeleton warrior.
I clicked it and it's doing nothing.
Check and make sure it's not asking you if you want to roll with advantage or whatever. Something on the screen.
It's doing, yeah, it's actively doing nothing.
Lemons. There it
Oh,
goes.
there it is. Damn it.
After getting everything in order, it ends up being a 1.
That's shit.
That's why it waited. It was worried about disappointing you.
It does not.
Aw.
It doesn't care about my feelings. Nobody cares about my
Roll me a
feelings.
D4 real quick.
Fair.
A D4.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I just want to see what direction this thing scatters in.
R/.
/R space 1D4.
This is not a Reddit.
It's a D4. How long does it take to roll?
It's roll 20 being weird.
Yeah, like it's rolling the dice. Like,
Mm.
Oh, is it just like bouncing around your screen trying to calculate the roll right now?
no, it's literally like a little purple box that's saying rolling the dice with an ellipses. There we
it is.
go. Okay.
2. All right. So the knife soars over like past the skeleton warrior, like passes right between Capera bones and just thunks into that like wooden keg barrel that you can see right behind it.
Oh yeah.
Immediately afterwards, you get the smell of something alcoholic leaking out of that barrel.
Oh, that's great for the fire.
Yeah.
Well, see, I have half of mine to be like, you know what, y'all, I'll just like stand back here. Y'all are doing great.
Anything else on your turn?
Is the person still trapped inside the
Yeah, Morgan.
Yes, but Morgan
it.
has gone in after them. So
I've done it after them. Is Morgan okay?
Ours, you
Morgan,
can
I'm
tell?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of character, Morgan, I'm okay. In character, you saw her walk into a building.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see how this plays out.
In
All right.
also in character knowledge, she's wearing armor. She's wearing like chainmail. So
That's not necessarily a good thing when you're
No,
walking into a fire.
true.
I
I'm
was
just
saying-
saying. Like she seems to be the beefiest one of the group.
you're becoming a rotisserie paladin.
Speaking of which, Morgan, at the start of your turn, make me another con save.
Become rotisserie. 15.
Okay. Is going to slightly ramp up each turn, so you are
Yep,
instead
yep.
going to take still only 1 point of damage because the D8 doesn't roll well.
Yeah.
But yes, your armor is beginning to heat up.
And still haven't taken damage because temporary hit points. Thank you, Igraine. Morgan will
You
step
know
in
what?
further to the house. And
You don't have to pray hit points. Oh no, you got it back.
You brain gave them more, yeah.
Yeah.
She will, however, probably lose them again because stepping inside further.
Yes.
But will reach down to reach out for the hand to help out the person. And just with a smile on her face, just going, "It's okay. We'll get you out of here. Just, you got this. Just stand up."
Never fear, for I am here.
I was trying not to all might. Similar vibes.
Go ahead and roll me one of two things. Are you either rolling persuasion to try and calm her down enough to willingly go with you, or athletics to just grab her and go?
This is persuasion.
Roll me persuasion.
It is lesser, but it's more fitting of the style here.
I like the notion of we're gonna be like, it's okay, I will take, and then in the background you just see the fire thing out, and you just hear the longest, loudest, foulest string of of expletives and curses and threats from Astra you've ever heard in your life.
Situation
As
normal.
you're like holding the hand out.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
situation normal.
with a natural 20 and resulting in a 24, yes, the woman calms down enough, and you are able to. She takes your hand, and you're able to help her up to her feet and presumably shield her from flames as you
Yes.
try and walk back out.
And also casting Sanctuary on her.
Yeah.
Yes. So if she does catch some strays, they have to make saves to attack a new target. Extra level protection for the commoner.
Indeed.
And we'll try to lead her out of the building and out this way, basically. Away from the main part of the melee.
Yes. As you do that, you can just sort of pull away. But put your stupid thing. Whatever, I'll find it later. With that, that is then going to be Ugraine's turn. You're muted, by the way, in Zoom.
You're still muted.
No, you're good. You're good now. We can hear you.
Nope. It's probably because my mic isn't right by my face.
That'll do it.
So Ugraine's gonna move up a little bit, still staying within range of this dude down here. Let me double check some measurements to see if that's where I actually wanted to go or not. Yeah, perfect. So Ugraine continues singing, does her many children voiced cackle, and just reaches into the wraps on her chest and pulls out a small party popper and pulls it and casts thunderclap or thunderwave.
Oh no. What's the area you're angling it towards?
It's a 15-foot cube that originates off me.
So that is notably not centered on you.
Yeah, it's not centered on you. It's originating from you.
Okay.
It'd be like a box next to you, basically.
Yeah, you'll want to measure square, measure origin edge rather than center.
Yeah, and it'll be from one of the corners of your square.
Edge. Yes. Okay. So like.
Yeah, you want to snap the corner on the measurement.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah, that.
That's kind of the square you're looking for.
Absolutely.
I think you should turn and point at the wall and thunderwave the wall.
Collapse the building.
Just collapse the building.
Yeah,
Right
I
behind
mean-
the person that just got out.
You're out. It's now a health hazard for this house to remain standing.
Collapse the building
safety
onto the
hazard.
bottle. Collapse the burning building onto the keg of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can go wrong.
Absolutely nothing.
Everything can go.
Let's
This is the
cast
greatest plan.
First level.
This is the greatest plan.
Yes. Oh, we're just seeing red cell tonight.
All right. What's the DC here?
DC is 14.
14. And it is con save. I would not argue that bone is inorganic matter, however. So.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Uh,
Bone is one of the most organic matters, in fact.
Absolutely.
oh.
So that's 2d8 for damage.
Skeleton warrior. 22 from the skeleton warrior. And burning skeleton. 10 from the burning skeleton. That's 11 damage, you said?
Yeah.
So half to 5 for the warrior.
And the flaming skeleton is pushed back 10 feet away from me.
Flaming skeleton is scattered like ashes, but you very specifically fired this thunder wave into the burning skeleton and the keg that I had warned was leaking alcohol.
So I did. I forgot about that.
Percentile die real quick.
On it.
Okay.
Fireball at Ingrid. Let's go.
62.
Damn it.
Okay.
I was
I'm going to say with a 62, instead of going up like a fireball, instead what you have created is, I don't know if any of you have seen very recently the short of the one like Japanese bartender with the very, very elaborate presentation of how he's like cutting ice and at one point like grabs a bit of alcohol, lights it on fire, and just sprays it across the countertop.
Yeah.
You kind of created that. You just kind of like splashed burning alcohol in like a pattern all the way across the front yard of this burning building. As there is now.
I brought the decorations
blaze.
outside.
the front yard that's made of stone and not grass, right?
No, it's definitely dirt and grass.
Middle of town.
Dope.
Yard.
Inorganic grass, right? Like
No.
like fake, like
No.
They were-
like it's illusionary glass.
No, we are not near the illusionist tower. This is all real grass.
Damn it! I tried.
But like to argue this is the necromancer area. This is probably much
What's
more
wrong-
bad grass than it's being shown on the map.
No, we're not in the necromancer area.
No, we're
back into the-
near. Yeah, we're back near the alteration tower.
Okay, never mind then.
Or
What?
transmutation
What?
Tower.
Why are we so concerned about inorganic grass?
Because that grass
'Cause
is
it's
now
on
about to be on
fire.
fire.
That grass is more flammable.
Ah,
I was also mostly joking to trying to make it worse for Jeremy's coping there.
it's really hard to hear you.
Oh, it's happening again.
Yeah, it's happening again.
Help! It's again.
Help! It's again.
Wait, that's how much?
Are we good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of which, here is the token for the individual that you have
Awesome.
pulled out of fire. So yeah, there's
cool.
just a blaze over here. Do I have? Sadly, there is not like a very simple. I just need a fire token.
Just drawing tool.
Yeah, I may just like freehand. So I'm just not in blue. Fire is not blue until it's very hot.
I mean, it can be.
It's alcohol burning, so it would be blue.
It's fair actually, but we're gonna use the more
Let's
commonly
make it
recognized
much clearer.
as fire color. There's just spreads of burning alcohol just scattered in all directions around here. All right, Ingrid, there's a fire very close to you now.
I'm gonna go ahead and step around this side and then short sword the captain.
21 hits. 9 damage.
Is it still standing?
It is.
Dagger.
The captain and the warrior are slightly more durable than the regular skeletons.
Dagger, and I hit it with
This
short
one
swords
will
of
have an
Vax.
advantage.
Yes. 17, however, will just hit.
Okay, and this is just a D4 for another 4.
But snack
Four.
attack.
Yes, you do get sneak attack because you had advantage on that attack roll.
Oh, yeah. So
Vex is very good for rogues.
Yeah.
Gives self advantage for sneak
It is broken as fuck for rogues. Let's call
It's
it what
really
it
good
is.
for fighters too.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Not all
Yeah.
broken is bad, but it is broken as fuck for
5e
rogues.
seems to be
attack,
balanced more
2d6.
around the extra advantage a bit better though. So, 2024 5e.
Right.
So another 9.
Yes, another 9 damage. It's looking bad, but it's not dead yet. We can have Capitan. Take 2 swings at this other undead person that is fighting you. That's a natural 20.
Ow.
For 9 damage.
How you doing?
I hurt.
And a natural
Myself
1.
Today,
All right. So
there are numbers
Perfectly
between,
balanced as all things should be.
there are numbers between 1 and 20.
no, there are not. Astra.
All right. I swear this is not me trying to fuck over your character. Can I even see that? Because there's a fire, I'm 2 feet tall, and there's this in the way.
Oh, can you see what's happening with the captain? Probably
Yeah.
not. Like
All
you got a skeleton warrior, that like brazier broken tower that's in the way, and a fire between you.
Yeah.
and
That just burst up.
yeah. No, you're having a hard time seeing anything over there right now.
All right. Yep. I had to check and make sure. So then I will just Eldritch this. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna Eldritch. Use it. I would have gone over there and started signaling it, but you started a fire.
Another fire on top of the ones already on the house.
Um.
I did a bit of redecorating. It went poorly.
10 will unfortunately miss.
I assumed that was going to be the case. You see, okay. Yep. That is my turn because I am not walking closer to the fire. And my one thing that I can do that's really bonus actionly, I did, which is I made my pack blade appear. I mean, I could do. There's a couple spells that I can do, but no.
Fun fact, the way that pack blades work now, you can also just be an eldritch archer. You just have to find a magical bow because it automatically makes it work that way for you.
Oh,
Okay, to be fair-
they took that out of improved pact weapon.
Well, so like you can't conjure a ranged weapon from nowhere, but you can bind any magic weapon, including ranged weapons.
Right,
to
right.
you with the pact
Normally
weapon.
you need improved pact weapon, the invocation for that, to
Yeah.
just summon a magic bow.
Yep. But yeah, that is my turn because I'm not getting close to that fire. I am
Fair
a
enough.
doll.
What, you're saying porcelain wouldn't survive a fire?
I'm saying that there's stuff around and inside the porcelain that might be a bit more problematic. Doll clothing is not made to be fireproof in any way, shape, or form. Exactly the opposite. Lots of like fluff and shit.
Skeleton warrior. has no chill and no remorse. So attack with longsword. 10 misses. They're not doing great. Molly.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna keep trying, even though it's not really working for me right now. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn and throw a dagger at the this dude.
Oh, speaking of that first dagger you threw, you're probably not getting that back after it was thunder waved and
Yeah.
thrown into a fire. Probably not.
Yeah. I mean, I can throw another one, right?
Yeah, you've got another dagger. You can just throw the other one.
Okay. I'm gonna
I
throw-
mean, it's probably just in the fire.
Yeah.
Go get it, librarian.
Anyway.
I'm gonna throw a dagger. I'm gonna change direction. No.
I'm going to throw the dagger at Astra.
I mean, I would not blame you. Astra would, I would not.
I'm not going to give Astra the satisfaction.
Here we go.
Ooh.
6 will unfortunately miss.
Yeah. I had to try.
Is all good.
Some days are like that.
Some days be like that. Are you moving anywhere or staying where you are?
I'm gonna stay where I am because damn, there's a fire.
That's probably smart. Morgan.
There's a fire and skeletons over there. I'm gonna be back here.
Is the civilian starting to just book it herself, or is she waiting for me to?
She's currently following you because you are the only thing that's been established as safety at the moment.
Yes. In that case, Morgan will tell her to go hide behind that tree over there.
She will do so.
Until we can get her out of there properly. And if there is anything else, just bolt.
Yep.
And then we'll make her way back over to help finish the fight. Because that is a skeleton warrior. Right there, I can just bash. It looks like that scene from that one gif of walking back into the building with pizza.
Oh yeah.
It's from Community.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
from
one. I
the
couldn't
best
remember what show
episode.
it's from. I was like, yeah, that one scene from Community just walks in with the pizza. So what the fuck is happening? But we'll attack the warrior. Bonus action. It's not worth using divine favor right now at this point, I don't think. Too late in the fight.
I will
Long
note
sword.
that this warrior has been hit once.
Yeah, these are the two big ones. Yeah, yeah, divine favor. Which actually is that concentration as well. It is not. Actually, I don't think either of these are concentration. Sanctuary is not concentration. Huh, okay.
Yeah, no, it never has. At least not in 5e.
Yeah, Sanctuary is not concentration because it breaks if they just take any aggressive action. So it just...
That is true. Yeah, fair. Divine favor and is not either, and it's just a minute of an extra d4 damage. So we take those. And then we're going to start smacking with the longsword. $23
Will hit. Deal damage.
for 10 points of damage plus 2 points of radiant.
12 points of damage.
Yep, and I forget what sap does.
Gives the target disadvantage on their next attack.
Cool. Oh, that works way better. That works beautifully then. Yeah. That's my turn.
Ukraine, you are standing next to a fire that you caused. I'm impressed how well that googly eye is staying on your forehead.
I replaced it twice. Don't worry about it.
You didn't have to
no.
say that.
You know, Ukraine very much sees that they have caused a problem and just very kindly and quietly 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move over here, going in line, snap to center of going like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, going counterclockwise so you don't walk through the
Yes.
fire.
Yep. We avoid the fire. And then I assume I can see what's going on over with Ingrid.
Yeah, now that there's been like at least a couple of seconds for your eyes to adjust to the sudden blaze that was in front of you. Yeah.
Yep. Ukraine is going to reach into a pocket and pull out a small box and toss it onto the ground. And as it hits, a small Jack in the Box pops out of it and starts giggling as she casts hideous laughter.
Amazing.
I would rather have the fire.
You're casting on the captain?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ingrid
Capitan.
only has 4 HP.
Wisdom save.
Oh, he beats it.
Somehow with a +0.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes the dice.
I was really looking forward to trying to describe a skeleton laughing.
Me too. As soon as the Jack in the Box like pops up and does its thing, it just like crumples into parts.
Oh, like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, it crumples into tiny little pieces and like bits and bobs, strings, and things that should not have made up that Jack in the Box at all.
Love it.
Ingrid, unless you have anything else in your turn.
Cackling. So continuing that eerie child laughter every few seconds, bursting forth while also singing.
It's hard to tell whether it's musical or just nightmare. A little bit of both. Ingrid. Unfortunately, an 8 will miss.
Oh no.
A 14 will also miss. You are muted.
You are muted.
Your mic is up.
No. So dagger has Nick, so that counts as my attack action, which means I can still disengage.
Yes, you can.
Give
indeed.
Nick
Bonus
back,
action.
dagger.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Goodbye.
Disengage. Get out of there.
Yep.
Which is good because that means the closest thing to the Capitan is Ukraine. As it just sort of skirts the fire and goes for Ukraine. In fact,
That was
how well does
so
it skirt
rude.
the
I
fire?
set that up for you right to walk through. Why would you ignore that?
It doesn't skirt the fire that well. It's going to take a d6 of fire damage. Oops, not a d5, a d6. Takes 2 points of fire damage.
And dies, right?
No, not quite. And then is going to make 2 longsword attacks at Ygraine. That's a 6 and a 7. Cool. These skeletons are performing as expected.
I mean, you say that. Look what it did to Ingrid before it rolled
Yes,
the 6 and 7.
it did get a lucky natural 20 and then a commensurate natural 1.
Perfect balance.
Yep.
I think the answer is Ukraine is just magical and can't get hit. That's all that I'm getting from this fight.
You gotta dodge, dive, dip, duck, whatever the 5Ds are.
Dodge,
Dodgeball.
duck, dip, dive,
and dodge.
dodge.
Dodge is always in there twice.
Yes.
It's because he has a pause at the end because he's trying to figure out what to say next. So he just goes back to dodge.
He couldn't think of a 50.
Yeah, he's going to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
What is that from? That sounds familiar.
Dodgeball.
Oh.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Dodge a ball.
What?
If you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball.
It's ball strategy cut and let's see how it plays out.
Yeah.
That movie is full of banger quotes.
It is one of the more quotable
I love Dodgeball.
comedies.
It's such a good movie.
So here's the question. And I'm debating for myself. Do I try to kill the skelly that just walked over? And you know me. You know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna roll a 1. And I'm gonna murder Ingrid somehow.
Okay, but it'd be really funny.
It would be really funny.
It would be. That'd be great.
Fuck it. Eldritch
I just love how we're so
Blast.
casually talking about. It's like I could accidentally kill this person. Yeah,
18.
it's really funny.
Yes, because that's the joy of it.
I know.
So I was aimed at the captain.
Yeah, that's the captain, I believe.
Yeah.
So yes, that will hit. Roll damage.
For 6 damage. Force damage.
That is enough to kill it.
Thank God. Damn.
Nice.
As once again you sort of open a hole in reality, and
Yep.
this time the spear made
Just-
of cartilage that launches itself out just lashes through the skeleton's torso and then yanks it back through the portal.
You're welcome. Fuckers can't get the job done. And that's my turn. Because again, I am not walking closer to the fire.
I would love to see you try.
Skeleton warrior will attack Morgan
Okay.
with a 20
That'll actually hit.
for 7 damage.
I believe I would have lost temp already from Ukraine again.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I take 7. Looking okay. We're gonna take a hit.
Molly.
You know, who knows? Maybe this time it'll work. Famous last words. I'm gonna go at it with the crossbow again. Because why not?
This misfires and kills Ingrid.
Yeah.
Real close, but was not a natural 1.
I feel so bad for Molly.
I don't think Molly's rolled a number above a 5 on the D20 thus far.
I haven't.
Not an attack roll anyway.
Which is, why I love combat so much.
Stop stealing my gig.
Listen. No, I'm usually known for being like, okay, the hit point is 19, I will roll an 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm usually known for.
I've been there.
Morgan, unless you have
No,
anything
I
else
had
you want to do.
I had a D&D group named that after me. Just frustratingly close. No, I'm not doing anything else. I think I'm better if I don't do anything. Quite honestly.
Morgan.
Yeah. Just gonna hit it. A 10 will probably miss.
10 will in fact miss.
Don't got much.
Oh, you know what? You might not have taken that damage because I forgot. You sapped it last time. Let me roll again.
Oh, good point.
With 18 still
18
hit you.
corrects.
Okay, then you never mind. You still take that damage.
18 is exactly my AC, actually. Yeah, 10 will miss. Unfortunately, I believe that will be my 10 because I don't really want to use much else here. It's not really worth it.
All right. Ukraine.
This
You're
time,
muted.
Ukraine
Okay, you're not.
reaches into a section of her robes and pulls a sickle out.
Hey!
Give me infringement.
And just takes a swing.
12 will unfortunately miss.
You gotta copy me, at least hit!
Her elbows bend the wrong way. Yes, there was an S at the end of that.
Yep.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it from Ukraine. Other than cackling to continue the hex.
Mm-hmm. Ingrid.
Can I move up here without catching on fire?
Because you're not having to skirt around the other way, yes.
Okay. Step up. Short sword.
With advantage. 22 will hit.
And sneak attack.
14 is enough as you bring down the last of the skeletons. The building is on fire, but you have defeated the skeletons that caused the fire. Well, most of the fire. Some of the fire.
I believe that means we are done. Correct?
I sure as hell step away from the fire again.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, let's put some distance between us and this.
Sorry, to go back to the civilian.
Yeah, I look over at the professor like, we saved you, bye, and I turn around and start to walk away as the house burns down.
I would like everyone to roll perception checks while you're doing that.
Don't like the
Oh.
sound of that. Actually, I need to roll perception first so I can find out whether I do like the sound of that or not.
So Morgan and
Morgan
Ingrid are the ones who notice as you're all doing your various things in the aftermath of this. That it's hard to it's dark and there's a fire, so it's not easy to spot. But the two of you realize moments after the fight ends, the bones that are scattered across the ground of these skeletons, several of them start to just rattle and shake on the ground. And then after a moment of wobbling and rolling, they start to rapidly flow away from the scene of this encounter in a direction, in a singular direction.
I guess we're going this way.
Yeah, Ygraine pulls that orb out again, and then also still follows the bones.
So if consulted on the direction of the bones, the orb is pointing in the same direction.
Yeah. Morgan puts up a hand behind, just with a finger pointed, one finger pointed, just one moment, and then she'll go over. It's like, we need to make sure that's finished off. Do you have anywhere you can go?
The woman still coming down from panic. I could probably move closer to the tower. The woman, by the way, much like most of the people here that live under the auspice of the transmutation wizard, dressed fairly commonly, but is perfectly sculpted, blemishless, long golden hair, brilliant blue eyes, etc.
I would escort you myself, but the rest of my party needs.
I cannot.
Party is dead set on following whatever that was. So.
You are getting quiet again.
Sorry. Testing. Let me know.
It goes in and out.
Yeah.
Cable's fucking up.
Yeah, now it's out. I mean, we can barely hear.
Try again.
Cable may be dying on that headset.
Yeah, cable. Let me know when.
Not yet.
Ugh.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do not touch.
No touch, no head move.
Stay perfectly still.
I would escort you back to the tower myself, but I can't really leave my party, unfortunately. It's not out of character. It's not that far, right?
It's dark, but it should only be like a few hours.
Yeah.
Alone in the dark.
Morgan's torn because it is not safe.
With established skeletons going around to collect bones.
Yeah, Morgan.
Ditch the party.
She is actually torn, is the problem on that.
Turn around. Why are we stopped?
Because the person we're here to save doesn't have anywhere to go, and the nearest safety is hours away.
We were here to save someone. I thought we were here to get bones.
We were.
Yes, and then I found someone I could save, so I'm saving them.
So, of course you are. Because why?
Because it's my job.
Really? How much are you getting paid for it?
I don't need to be paid. That's kind of the point.
Then it's not a job. It's a choice.
Charity.
I love this like emotionless disdain and charity.
Call it what you will. It's what I'm here to do.
Oh, it's a calling. It's so much worse than a job.
And do you get paid to kill people?
No, that's fun.
Sometimes.
That's not a job either, is
so
it?
much better.
Huh? I never said it
was so much better.
I never said it was a job.
Take it seriously enough.
I have been paid to kill people, so
That's different. That is literally a job. You're getting paid for it.
I
I
also
walk
have
up. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I also have a similar job. I fix problems for.
Do you get paid for it?
Oh, absolutely.
Then it's a job.
You get paid.
So-
You get paid. You get paid in some regard for everything that you do in getting.
I
I
walk
paid
up
for
to
existence.
this. I walk up to this person. I'm sorry. What does the person look like again?
She's human, tall, about like 5'10" ish, 5'11". Long golden hair, perfectly sculpted features again because she's from the Transmutation Tower. Pale, not a blemish on her, but definitely dressed like a commoner. Just this kind of like cloth bodice and worn pants kind of thing.
Where do you want to go?
Away from here would be ideal.
You don't care where?
I would
We're
be more
not we're
Well,
not taking her with us.
Considering that most of the people that I knew as family are now either dead or walking piles of bones, and the house that I have lived in for most of my life has burned down. No, I'm not particularly keen on any one direction.
Cool. Hold that thought. I turn around. What's your plan then?
That's what I'm trying to work out. Whether I leave her on her way through the forest with a giant collection of bones that could be out to kill her at any point. Though it seems
You want to be
doing-
left out here in the forest with a big collection of bones that are trying to kill you?
I'd rather not.
or I
Look
can
back
take,
at Morgan.
or we can take a detour and escort her back to the tower and then go hunt it.
That's not an option. Do you want to be alone, or do you want to come with us and keep back when we go fight the ugly thing?
I mean, at the moment, the only thing that looks anything like safety would be behind the people that have killed the things trying to kill me.
All right. Hi, I'm Astra. You're with us. Come on. And I start walking.
Alsana, she says. She starts walking.
Lovely to meet you, Morgan. I'll keep
Molly.
you safe, don't worry.
Ingrid tries
have-
to catch up to the bones.
as you chase the bones to your probably next encounter, whether or not you feel like fighting this thing without resting after fighting its minions is up to
No.
you. But that is where we're gonna take our break. So remember, when we take our break, you take yours. So sit up, stretch your legs, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
We are back.
Welcome back. So
A skeleton story.
Yeah.
skeleton story it is.
No bones
Absolutely.
about it.
No. See, I knew I should have listened to. I should have listened to that voice in my head that said, "Don't make the reference, because you will regret it." And it was right.
I am happy to be of service.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right. So, with a new individual in tow, the party proceeds to follow a trail of moving bones, and also the orb that is leading in that same general direction.
Stare at it and ponder.
Ponder the orb.
Hey, Morg,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to tell our new friend what we're in for?
I mean, I think she got a pretty good idea, but we're working with the leader of the Necromancer's Tower to capture or fully defeat it.
Mike did the thing again.
Yep.
Of course. Tell me when.
There you go.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
I think she got a pretty good idea of things, but sure. Basically, we're working with the leader of the Necromancer's Tower to either defeat or subdue it in some form, just to make sure it's not a problem anymore. We'll make sure you're safe, we'll make sure you're out of harm. I personally will make sure of that.
No. Of all the interactions that have passed by Caius's tower, Ter Voldrin's people have generally been friendlier sort. Very least. I'm glad that this is tied to them and not some of the others.
Yep, because pretty people suck. No offense.
She blinks twice.
If you would rather us take you to the Necromancer's Tower, we can absolutely do that.
I am going to be thinking about where I want to go and what I want to be doing for some time. I don't think I'm going to have an answer for you immediately.
Understandable. Just remember things
And Mike has gone
gone
even quieter again.
Of course.
I think it's doing it on purpose at this
Yeah, no,
point.
sensible. Absolutely
There it goes.
sensible.
Yeah, there you go.
Your mic is haunted.
Yeah, sounds about right. Goddamn it, Astra. Yeah. What was I saying? Of course, that makes absolute sense. Just keep in mind your path isn't quite as set as you might think it is.
Maybe, but there's only so many options, really.
You want to kill an archwizard?
I'm
Don't-
not.
Don't
certain
mind
how
depends
her.
what
to-
is
Start
the
all of
profit
her
margin?
Don't
conversations.
mind the doll.
I'm not certain how to begin unpacking that question.
I just asked a question. I didn't say you're coming with us to kill an archwizard.
That's her own personal mission, and don't be offended. She starts every conversation that way.
I didn't say you had to come with. If she says no, then that's
Well,
fine.
actually, the words out of your mouth, I believe, paraphrasing, were "You're coming with us."
Oh no! Yes, coming with us from the burning house. But I asked, do you want to kill an archwizard? Not you're going to kill an archwizard with me.
I don't know. Maybe you would have been safer back at the fire.
Point is, don't worry about the doll.
Like I said, I don't know how to begin to unpack that question, but
Do you have desire to kill an archwizard?
See, if you have to think
We're not
about
doing it tomorrow.
see if you have to think about it, I have a feeling the answer is no.
no, the answer is it's complicated.
All right, talk me through it.
Also valid.
Well, there is an archmage who has largely taken bodily autonomy from anyone who lives under him in virtue of pursuing his own idea of aesthetics to enforce upon anyone who lives under his reign. But at the same time, I'm a farmer.
Uh-huh.
And you
I was a doll.
and you're limiting yourself to not killing people because you are a farmer. Do you know the kinds of things that you know how to operate?
Listen, don't sell yourself short. You can kill anything you want.
I don't think
I can't believe we're entertaining this.
I don't believe that operating a hoe is going to be quite the same as murdering a wizard.
You'll
No,
be
you do.
surprised.
You learn it in stages.
You take the bludgeoning device up and then down. Why is this confusing?
I was gonna say it's blunt force trauma. It seems pretty
You
straight.
you start. I'm not saying that I'm going to take you and throw you at the divination tower, and we're not going after the transmutation wizard, at least not yet. We're going after the diviner first. But that's still a ways
This
down
is
the
me.
road.
I mean, that's a new one. We
I
can throw you at the
still-
divination tower.
I still believe they will see as that coming. But
You would think they would. They haven't yet. Oh, did I not mention that part? Yes, I am a literal blind spot for them. The diviners can't find me.
Okay. All right.
I can help them
You.
now.
You are a blind spot.
Yes.
Right. We probably aren't.
That's fixable with an amulet.
You can't fix everything with an amulet.
You can fix this with an amulet.
She is correct in this certain particular circumstance.
Okay. Do you have 6 of those amulets?
No, that's why we're not doing it today.
Wonderful.
How is this?
Back to
How-
something we can deal with now. Let's focus on this and then get Alsana here back to somewhere she would actually prefer to be. Whether that's back with Gaius or the
Yes.
Necromantic's Tower.
We're in this entirely broken world where everything is awful. Would you prefer to be?
No, I would like to focus on the problems we can solve right this moment.
Which is following the dancing bones.
Correct. And keeping Alsana here safe.
Right. 100%.
We'll deal with your wizard problem later.
I'm not even there. I'm trying to suss out what. Sorry, what's your name again?
Alsana.
Asana. I'm trying to
There's
suss
an L
out
in there.
Alsana.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what Asana is trying to.
Without
We're
wishing to
walking.
put
We
words,
know what the end goal is of our walking right now. We know what we're doing today.
Mm.
There's no harm in talking about the future.
I mean, there can be, depending on who you're talking to.
No, I told you they can't see me.
It's just because you're a blind spot.
Oh, they're not spying on you.
That we know of.
I'm about to say,
That seems exceedingly unlikely.
Altsana, are you a spy for them?
No.
Did they send you? Okay. I was gonna say, did they send you here to find the doll?
like, she's
That
gonna
they can't
say
see otherwise?
yes.
No, because they don't know. They don't know what it is. They don't know that it's a doll. Even all they know is wizards end up dead. Because I'm smart and I don't leave witnesses. I should phrase that differently.
Yes, you should.
I don't kill them where there are witnesses most of the time.
You keep making this worse for yourself.
It's her talent.
None of the witnesses were innocent. The
I'm
point
as-
is,
I'm
no
as stuck
one
with-
is
Look,
no one
Salsa,
is
I'm as
looking
stuck
for
with her
me.
as anyone else here.
I would love to unleash you on where I came from and just let them try to make sense of a talking murder doll.
A talking murder doll who is in POW. No, we're not going there yet. I don't know you well enough.
Excuse me?
Nothing. So
So task at hand.
don't worry about it. Yes, task at hand.
See, now I am worried about it because you told me not to worry about it.
Just the doll eyes, the mismatched doll eyes turn and look at you, and there is that little Michael Myers head tilt,
Mm-hmm.
and then I look back. Yes, well, let's focus on the now. Let's not worry about the future. So it's saying the whole time.
Absolutely couldn't. Absolutely, you were absolutely saying that the entire time.
No,
Clearly rolls her eyes.
we're not. Normal people, you know what? That was my first mistake. People don't generally start conversation with, do you want to kill somebody?
Your second mistake is saying people. This is a doll.
I am a person still.
Are you?
Are you, dead thing?
See, I question it some days. Do you not?
No. I am a person.
I mean,
Also,
there
you have
many
to question
others-
it.
A very
Are there-
short, very puntable person.
are there many others like you?
I don't fucking know.
God,
I've
I
never
hope
met
not.
any.
Also,
I
now
mean-
who's being lifest?
I mean, sort of the difference between a person and a people is that there are others in the same clade usually. So one could identify you as a person, but not necessarily as a people if you are one of a kind.
No, yeah, I may or may not be a people. I don't know, but I am a person. I was not being lifist. I was simply pointing out in response to the notion that I was not a person. That is I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Let's put it Ingrid.
Yeah, sorry, that's
The
Ingrid.
Ingrid.
shitty grin
Okay.
intensifies on Morgan's face.
Ingrid.
Yeah, I was pointing out to Ingrid that clearly they are a person, so I am a person too. See, it was a leading question. You had to think about it for a second. I know I know why that's why you were confused.
To be fair, also, sometimes it's legally advantageous to not be a person. Some laws just don't apply if you're not a person.
Yeah, that's not the case in Wizardville. Anyways,
How far are we away from this bone pile?
As you've been having this conversation.
I would vote all of you up.
are we how close are we to the sweet release of death? To get us free of this
Also,
conversation.
At least
So,
one step
would
closer.
Would Ingrid like a heal?
Probably a good idea.
I will cast Cure Wounds at first level.
One
Actually,
step closer to the edge.
and I'm about to
And
break.
I am about to break.
That doll's about to break.
Heal
Actually,
them.
that
dolls-
is
I thought the doll was already broken.
It can be more broken.
I am cracked. I am not broken.
I can fix that.
I dare you to try. Now, on that notion, should we take a rest? A long one.
Well-
Speaking of which, as you've been following this trail, I will setting the scene for you. trails of bones from different directions, as if coming from a bunch of different sources, are now beginning to converge around the point that you are beginning to approach, which appears to be a ravine of some kind.
We're walking on bones.
No, you're not walking on them. They're literally like floating through the air past you from all
Gotcha.
directions.
Gotcha.
You're moving towards a ravine. And the only reason you call it a ravine is because of the geographical layout, like the fact that it's descending downwards and there's like canyon walls. The thing that stands out to you is that this looks constructed. Like the environment that you are finding yourselves in, this ravine, there are columns and stone structures and buildings and environments that appear to have been built a very fucking long time ago, because everything looks decrepit, abandoned, and overgrown with moss. This is a question because none of you know of an ancient civilization. None of you know of any cultures or histories that existed prior to your own. So where the fuck did ruins come from?
Mm-hmm.
Don't love this.
Is there a way across the ravine, or does it just go?
So the bones are heading into the ravine.
Like, can we see where they go?
So if you get like to a high point over it, you can see the bones sort of like dive down and into the ravine, and there is like a cave mouth almost that again looks constructed. It looks like the entrance to a tunnel that's been built. And the bones just filter into that tunnel and into darkness, out of sight.
Oh, good. So I suppose does that mean we need to head into the cave?
If we want to finish this thing off.
You all still appear to be at least moderately injured from battling its previous servants. Are we certain we want to do that now?
That's what I was saying.
It might do us well to sit and eat a meal before we
Mm-hmm.
attempt this.
Would be helpful.
I'm good with it.
If it is desired, I am at least moderately handy at building a campsite and have a decent hand at cooking and creating food for traveling. I am a farmer, but that does mean that I go wandering around the area nearby occasionally.
Insight check.
Sure.
$14.
You get the feeling there is more to Alsana than meets the eye, but she does not seem to be lying.
Does she seem to be as surprised about these ruins as we are?
Yes, she definitely has no idea where these are from.
Okay.
All right. Camp it is. At least I'm down for it. Sorry. I guess we should vote on it or something.
No, I think we're pretty all agreed here.
So we just camp on the side of a ravine?
Got
Why
no better
not?
options?
I was asking. I was not trying to. I know it's hard to tell with me, but I was not trying to be like starting something.
Alsana kind of like lays down and like crawls to the edge of the ravine to look over. You know, if you wanted to be sheltered from the elements, the structures built into the walls of this place still seem to largely be intact.
It might be worth a shot, and honestly, it would be interesting to get a look around.
I mean, I'm curious. Just don't want to get too close to that thing, if in case it, mounts another attack on us.
Honestly, I'm in far enough at this point. What's a little bit further?
Yeah, sure.
Does anyone have rope? She asks.
I did.
Hold on, I need to go check my pack. I'm walking away a little bit.
I think I do.
Yes, I have 50 feet of rope.
I'm getting far enough away so that I can do this quietly. I'm casting detect magic.
Okay.
And I'm walking back.
You cast detect magic. You walk back.
Yep.
So there's a faint tracery of transmutation magic that is always around the people that live around the
Because
tower.
she right.
But you're not seeing like any like active spells on her or anything like that, other than the one that changed her to look like the way she is.
All right. What about everybody else since I'm here?
None of you are carrying any magic items. But well, slight distinction there. There is a dunamantic aura coming off of Molly's pocket watch that she always carries on her person.
Okay.
It's faint and seems like it's coming from a far way away, as if the pocket watch is only like a focal point for stronger magics that are from elsewhere. But it's there. There's that. And then obviously the faint necromantic aura that the
Right.
reanimated individual has.
Nothing else the other two?
They're not actively doing any magic, and they are living creatures, though you do sense it's not magic per se like a spell, but there is a sense of the otherworldly about Ukraine.
Right, yeah, that's assumed. Okay, fair enough. My eyes stopped glowing.
Yeah, if provided rope, Alsana will like set up a rope climb down to one of these like buildings built into the walls of this ravine.
Surprisingly handy for a farmer.
I have some rope as well.
Well, we may look like perfect dolls. No offense, she says, looking over at Astra. But
I'll
we do
try
all,
to take none.
we do all still live lives and have to learn skills occasionally.
Well, I'm nothing about the situation you're in. That's irrelevant to my little curiosity. Well, just this is more than I'd expect a farmer.
You're very
when you
quiet
live-
again.
When
Yeah, of
when you
course.
live on the outside of the general sphere of the towers, you sort of have to learn to fend for yourselves.
Are we good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of fending for yourself do you do?
Well, mostly building slings and traps that can try and deter anything that happens to wander in from the wilds. The most I can do as far as fighting things is I can occasionally aim a crossbow the right direction.
Nothing magic?
Not that I've been trained in. The wizards don't.
But I
really
said
spread their
respectfully.
knowledge. No, I do not know any magic.
Okay, fair enough.
The wizards tend to be very selective on who they train.
There are a lot of people who know magic that were not trained by wizards.
I haven't met many, considering where I grew up. You would be one of the first.
Cool.
Yeah, she'll climb down and like step inside one of these buildings. And as you look in, they're fairly bare. They look like they've been abandoned for a long time, but they are these sort of like stone structures that have been carved into the face of the valley. And you can see these like massive columns and like portcullises, not portcullises, columns and like steps and stairs. In fact, I can put you onto a map so you can at least see a little bit of what I'm talking about. And you can sort of see on the sides there the built environment that I'm describing.
Hmm.
And also the cave that the bones are flowing into.
Right.
We haven't had our long rest quite yet, have we?
Nope.
That's doing the thing.
We have not had our long rest. No.
Nope, that answers the question though.
Yeah,
Sorry about this, folks, by the way.
it's good now.
You're good.
Okay.
You're fine.
Good for now.
I mean, we are taking a rest before we wander into the cave of death,
Yeah,
right?
I was just
Presumably.
checking time.
Okay.
How far are we from the Cave of Death?
Well, I'm assuming that you're probably up like somewhere around here on the left side.
Okay.
So probably about 60 to 80 feet down, and then the mouth is, so far that way.
Okay. So closer than I thought.
All right. Let's hunker down and let's set up. Lack of a better way to put it.
Yep.
Alsana looks around and walks over to one of these overgrown moss covered walls and reaches up, grabs some of the moss and yanks it down, and then walks over to the entrance of the building that you are staying in and starts to nest it and crest it over the entrance so that it basically blocks line of sight, so that there's just an open door to where you guys are staying.
Morgan will stay near the entrance as guard duty.
I can, if you get rest. I don't sleep.
Wake me up if there is anything then, once we've eaten.
Sure.
She has no supplies on her because everything that she owned was burnt down in that
Yeah.
house.
We have-
bought
we
bought
have
decent amount of
supplies.
food. Yeah, we bought a decent amount of food and
Yeah.
water and stuff from
But Alsana
Alex'
is
place, so.
pretty handy if provided materials.
Mm.
So she is able to help set up warmth and cooking and etc. Will help lay out bedrolls and environmental she's good at setting up a campsite.
Do you have a lot of experience camping?
Me and my she pauses, thinking back, realizing exactly what state they are in at this moment. My siblings, we used to go wandering out, seeing how close we could get to the wilds without drawing the attention of anything dangerous. So occasionally we'd also make trips to some of the lakes to gather materials and things to sell in town. I've had some experience camping, yes.
What other experience do you have?
I mean, spent most of my life on that farm, wandering between there and the tower.
What do you do at the tower?
Mostly sold what we grew at the farm. Occasionally had a conversation with some of the people that live closer to the tower. And like I said, occasionally journeyed around the region looking for materials that could be sold for a higher price than what we can grow at the farm. Spell components and the like are some of the more valuable things that you can sell around the wizard towers.
Kind of spell components. are you selling?
Well, the purity of the waters of some of the lakes around this area can serve as a substitute for many reagents that would normally call upon particular liquids. Occasionally, when we wander further afield, the lightning strikes that are constant around the evocation tower serve as a good source of struck branches for more electrically inclined spells. You can occasionally find pearls for divination spells and the like within the shores of some of the deeper lakes. It's just a matter of knowing what you're looking for.
And how did you know what to look for?
Asking wizards what they needed.
Finding the supply to meet demand.
Essentially. You'll find that wizards aren't particularly fond of manual labor, so having other people go out and look for the materials for their spells for them is usually an easy way to turn a profit.
Hmm.
I promise you that doesn't just go for wizards.
No, it doesn't.
Do I need to roll another insight check to check this stuff, or is this all coming off the same one?
Yeah, like based on that previous insight, if you want to roll another one, you can, but like that one still can hold as it was.
18.
She's definitely more experienced than she lets on.
Mm-hmm.
You get kind of the sense that that's also a survival mechanism. Like you kind of get the sense that she's not lying to you. She's just not telling you everything. And that's probably because she doesn't know you well enough to trust you with everything.
She's not lying, she's deceiving. Yes.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, lies by omission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly, Astra's like just a sort of and then sits back and lets it go. All right, y'all who need to sleep. I got you covered.
Too tired to argue with you.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Saves me from having to push you over the edge because I get tired of your arguing.
Hmm.
I
Midnight
am
you
going
too.
to apologize in advance. And
Why?
we
Are
have
you
not.
going to push me over the edge?
Not me.
Oh, is other you gonna push her over the edge?
Potentially. I have no
I will
control
make
over her actions.
I will make sure that bitchy grain does not push you over the edge.
I'm going to say some words here I never thought I would say. But I trust you.
That way too big of a grin that reaches both ears.
Wait, to be clear, who do you trust?
The doll.
Yeah. I just wanted it said for the record.
She makes the correct choice.
Don't let it go to your little head, but I also trust you. I don't care for you, but I trust you enough to not screw us.
No, why would I screw you over?
We're her means to an end.
Yeah,
That is not
we're
true.
Yes, it is.
That is absolutely not true. There is no way I can see that you are actually going to help me with anything.
Not at the moment. If it comes to it, we'll see. But I don't know enough about your situation to make a judgment.
I just have a tendency, given my line of work, to not rule anything out.
Yeah, there are so many things that can happen in a library.
See?
Go to sleep.
I know this is you trying to provoke me, so I'm not going to rise to it. Good night to you too.
That's what he said.
Good night, Annabelle.
Who the fuck is Annabelle?
Or quirks an eyebrow.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
How am I the normal one?
Is there some diviner you know named Annabelle? Because I might provoke that. I'm not going to push you over the cliff thing.
I'm sorry. I slipped up again. I keep forgetting that my references don't make sense. Annabelle is another murder doll.
Wait, there's another one?
Fiction.
Oh, you read about it in a book. Okay, sure. Wait, did they
Movie.
write a book about me?
It's a movie.
A book
What?
about me.
What? Okay. Oh, her opens her eyes because she actually was trying to get to sleep.
I have many questions that I believe
Oh,
I'm
so
not going
many.
to have any answers.
Who wrote a book about me? And has this book been published in Diviner Town?
No, but if you continue any further, I'm going to write your obituary. Good night.
A long ass drop, bitch.
Longer for you. Now shut up.
It's the same length to the bottom for either of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, but she's shorter.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I think we're taking a rest now.
Yep.
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
so you take a long rest. Who's keeping watch?
I am.
The
So
doll.
so is
The two people who don't need to sleep.
yeah.
Both of you roll me perception.
It kind of just
Yeah.
solves that pretty easily.
I will say there is one flaw with this problem. My +0 to my perception.
Mhm.
3.
Oh, God.
It's fine.
Okay.
Drev did well. That's because I'm so annoyed and I'm so suspecting that there's a book out there about a very thinly veiled fictionalized version of me.
Yeah, Astra, you're distracted because you're too busy watching Alsana, just like staring at her,
I just like,
observing her.
oh no, I'm done being worried about Alsana at the moment. Sorry, let me rephrase it. I'm done being worried about Asana at this moment. About Exana at this moment.
I will note
Antonio.
you get one piece of information that is potentially of interest to you.
Okay, fair enough.
Small detail. She snores funny. It
He
sounds more
needs
like
to
a
go over the edge.
It sounds more like a cat purring.
Oh, okay.
Turns out Alsana is actually a tabaxi.
That's what I'm thinking.
She used to be a tabaxi before she was shapeshifted into a human. Who knows?
That is very possible.
I point you to the reincarnation spell.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't that change the way you snore though?
It's not,
Not
even
necessarily.
not even reincarnation
Not
necessarily. When again, Archmage of Transmutation knows true polymorph.
Yep.
Which, yeah, if that's still you under there, yeah, you'd snore like a cat still if you were a tabaxi.
But yeah, with a 17, Ingrid
Yeah, goes over the edge. She purred!
Ingrid, you're sort of standing at the doorway, sort of looking down, and at a certain point, you see movement in the cave. It's difficult to make out because the figure is small, smaller even than you would normally expect a human to be. But they are draped in a black cloak. This figure that sort of slowly emerges. And the only reason you notice that they're emerging is because as they emerge, the flow of bones like truncates and wefts to center around them as they emerge. And as you sort of get a closer look at them, you realize that it's like a humanoid. If that humanoid was made entirely out of not particularly matched, just shards of different bones. Its entire body is a collective of animated bones that sort of link up into this swarming mass. It's just sort of like pooling underneath it and then building up into this vaguely humanoid form. Skull made of finger bones. Like the jaw itself, like its mouth is finger bones as opposed to teeth. Its entire like head is not a skull, it's just a collection of different bone fragments vaguely shaped like a skull. As it wears a sort of black cloak that it has draped around itself, as it sort of emerges from the cave, you get the faintest glimpse of like a red core. This sort of like central core of something that glows crimson hidden inside of its chest cavity, which you only get to see when the various different small bones that make up its rib cage susurrate and twist and turn as it moves. It sort of emerges out of the cave and sort of looks around, almost trying to taste the air. Feels like it maybe senses something is amiss, but it doesn't seem to pinpoint anything. After a while, it lets out this low hiss and sort of turns and returns back to the interior of the cave. You don't get spotted that night, but you have seen what your enemy looks like. You all get a long rest. What does the morning look like for all of you?
That really depends. What does my night look like?
It's a good question. Roll me we'll call it a wisdom saving.
That's an
Okay.
8, Capitan.
With an 8, you hardly get sleep because the voice in your head is constantly nagging you. You do get a long rest, but you are worn out in the morning because the voice in your head is constantly going, you know, the woman, she is more than she seems. She is touched by something. You should kill her. You should eat her. Before she potentially eats you. And things to that effect. She's just constantly prodding you.
Wonderful. I love every bit of that.
I just clicked on. Yep, I think I know what's going on with Alsana.
Okay. Yeah. No, Ygraine is like still very smiley and bubbly, but is much quieter than yesterday.
Ingrid hasn't moved all night.
Oh shit! I'm actually perceptive, and I notice.
You noticed what?
Ugrain.
That your grain is quieter than usual.
Ah. I wake up just relieved to be in the same place where I fell asleep.
And not, 100 feet down.
Yeah.
You have a reprieve for now.
Morgan's probably
Aw.
not far later, and takes some time to both put her armor on because you cannot sleep in heavy armor.
Mm-hmm.
No, you cannot. I mean, you can if you hate yourself.
I
Or if
believe
you-
the
or
rule.
if you've
I
got a
believe the
particular
rules
feat.
state you cannot sleep comfortably in heavy armor.
Yeah, that's you can't sleep comfortably. You can technically sleep.
The key word there is comfortably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Morgan is aiming for actual sleep,
Yeah. The big
Sounds
thing
fair.
is if you have
because she needs her shit back.
there's a particular feat that helps you do that. But yeah.
They need their shit back. So
For reference, in the Monday crew, there's the art of the thing that you witnessed last night, Trevian.
Fun.
Oh.
spicy, nice. But yeah, and then spend some extra time.
What?
Of course, motherfuckers.
What?
Just Zodiac system just said wood.
Yep. But no, spend some time just again doing the morning ritual of writing the oaths around on the gauntlet, just the red ink. For someone so gruff, it seems to be comforting for them to do something so fine almost. And then yeah, armor on, gauntlets back on, full ready to go.
Alsana in the morning kind of like looks down. Do we have any particular plan for whatever this thing is that you need to kill?
I mean, a plan would probably, be a good thing to have. What-
You don't really know what exactly we're dealing with apart from a lot of skeletons.
Okay, so did.
Oh no, and Ingrid describes what it is. Is like we're dealing with. Insert this imagery.
Uh-huh.
And
So
sounds
it's
exciting.
a jigsaw puzzle of bones in a cloak surrounded by a glowing red thing? Or encompassing a glowing red thing?
It encompasses the glowing red thing, yes.
Verbiage. So, and apparently just wants to be in the cave and is not interested in coming out for any apparent reason. So, of course, we're going to go poke it with a stick.
Yep.
I mean, it did come out briefly, but you get the sense that it's basically sending out skeletons to collect it more bones, which means you probably want to stop it before it completes whatever collection it wants.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
pretty useful against undead.
I can be extremely useful against undead.
I am exactly as useful against undead as I am against the living. Because I
that
am
is
not
useful.
prejudiced.
I I mean, I'll always give it a shot. The shot doesn't always work, but you know.
Yes, we saw you shoot at the skeleton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Head. This friendly advice.
So is the plan
Mhm.
to
Take a long walk of a short pier.
enter the cave and pick a fight? Any pre-preparation to be
I
made?
think the plan should be to try and lure it out.
As apart from with bones, with what?
It seems to
Because
have to
with
check
bones
on
is
its
an
own.
option.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. And I want you to understand that there is nothing ominous or threatening towards any of you intended in this.
You want to use one of us as bait.
It wants bones. Y'all
Yigarane's
have
just gonna reach
bones.
into a pack and pull out a femur bone and set it on the ground and say nothing.
That works too.
Might need more than that, but it's a good start.
Reaches in and grabs a second femur bone.
Ingrid reaches
How
in and pulls out a handful of knuckle bones.
how many bones do you have in there?
I was gonna say, at what point does somebody start questioning? I don't have a problem with it, but I was curious at what point people are gonna start questioning.
I don't have a problem
Bones.
with it. I just want to know how many there are in there.
Okay, why don't you have a problem with it when you have a problem with me killing people? That's what I thought.
Because if I had a problem
Pulls
with
out a
it without
small
context, you would have
jar.
accused me
I
of
don't know.
being
They could have
a problem.
found those bones.
Money.
Just because they have bones doesn't mean they killed somebody.
Igraine, did you find those bones?
In her hand is a small jar filled with teeth. And she is just
Did
smiling.
you find
Yeah.
all those teeth?
That's slightly more uncomfortable, but you said you're from a place that
They
deals
are
with
not
that kind of
matching
thing.
teeth.
And I have some of those too. Pulls out a couple of like ivories. Ivory teeth.
You find things on the street in Ketting, and fortunately, those are the only free things around. So, bodies, mainly bodies.
Yeah,
We figured that part out.
I kind of understood that. Yeah.
It's a surprisingly similar story for Ingrid.
So what? We just make a big gift basket of all these bones and like
And then
put it
we
under a
jump it.
cardboard box and wait to wait for it to come for the treat and then drop the box on it.
And by box,
Ooh, a
we
piece of
mean
candy.
paladin, I assume.
What's that?
And by box, we mean paladin, I assume.
I mean, I was literally describing a trope from movies and television, but I mean, you do you.
I mean, yeah, no. Later questions.
I like your funny words, future woman.
I like your bag of bones.
Point is, yeah, it comes out, we hide and then jump it, I assume.
In the violent way.
Like literally.
Ingrid starts rolling
It
knuckle
could
bones
be
in the corner.
Either one of those could be violent, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
What kind of... Never mind.
You'll learn about
I
it
forgot.
later.
You read all sorts of weird books, so fair enough.
You'll learn about it when you're older, kid.
Yeah, books. So are we really just going to like dive bomb?
Not
This
literal
thing?
jump, more just ambush. But
Like, it's a surprise party and you're the piñata.
Do you have
I
a
am
better
very
plan?
good at hitting things.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, I didn't have anything wrong with the plan. I just want to make sure that's the plan before, like,
That's. I'm all ears to other options, but that's what I was thinking.
like I said, I don't have a problem with the plan. I just want to be sure of the plan before, like, we go knocking on, Bonehead's door.
I mean, it's a good plan as far as I'm concerned. Hey, let me rephrase that. It is the best plan we have as far as I'm concerned.
Unless we do want to scout out the cave, which I'm not against.
Scouting out the cave means that we go in the cave where the thing is, and then we fight it in its lair.
Ygraine pokes forward her little yarn golem with her walking stick.
What is that?
I do believe
Spy.
I called him Harold.
And
But
what does Harold do?
is a familiar. I can see through him over long distances.
Ah. Like a spy cam. Got it. Don't worry about it.
My only concern about that is if we send something in and it does get seen and taken out. Like, I'm not worried about your is the yarn person a person?
No.
I'm not worried about your yarn person. But if it does get seen, that tips it off. And any
Enough time to get in position, at the very least.
And like a pile of free bones outside, is it going to tip it off?
It's already
I don't know.
You leave the
suspicious.
bow off the top, it shouldn't be suspicious.
Mm.
It's already suspicious. Like the creature's already suspicious of something going on.
well,
Well, you know what they say, in for a copper, in for a kilo.
Makes sense. Or do we want to enact both plans?
No reason we couldn't.
Would you prefer he be something a bit more inconspicuous? I can do something different.
Like a cockroach?
You make him out of bone. Make him pretend to be one of his little minions.
wouldn't he know what his minions are? I know what my minions are.
Mm,
Mistaken who you. I believe you're mistaken that you have minions. But
I have minions.
I would love to meet them one day.
Maybe you will.
Point is, I'm not sure whether it could recognize its own minions versus just skeletons.
yeah, any undead that I might conjure is more of the spiritual variety rather than the animated skeleton variety.
Sure, I've seen you make it out of yarn, so I wasn't sure if it could come out of other materials. Fair enough.
I mean, splitting the trying to do both is not the worst thing in the world.
Send Harold in. If they get caught, the bone collector will come out, see the big pile of bone, might get distracted. Either way, it's out of its comfort zone.
Yep. All right.
Is that the plan to be enacted then?
Who's piling bones? And I'll help. Ooh, do you need help with anything with the doll?
I am basically blind and deaf when I throw my senses into him. So
Okay. Cool.
prevent me from walking off of the edge of stairs, I suppose.
I have experience with that. I did that all last night. Do you see? Nobody fell over the edge.
Magnanimous.
Pushed, however.
Nobody
That
fell over the edge.
at least make sure that I scream "wee" on the way down.
Okay.
Nobody's falling. Okay,
Nobody's falling yet.
let's gather the bones.
Okay.
Gather the bones.
Yeah, Ugrain will contribute to that pile of bones.
All right. So,
Weirdly, the serial killer has no bones to contribute.
as you gather bones and make preparations to spy upon the Bone Collective and see what you can do to infiltrate, learn about it, and then ambush it, that's where we're going to end for the week. Say goodbye, everybody.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.